Hello and welcome back to Griebenouw bee farming. So you've chosen your hive, you've got your equipment ready, and now comes the exciting part, getting your first bees. But where do you actually get bees in South Africa? In this video we're going to cover by Nucleus colonies, capturing swarms safely, how bait hives work, ethical sourcing of bees, and most importantly, how to avoid scams. Let's get started.
Oh hey, quick question. If you're serious about getting into beekeeping, are you actually using the right equipment? Because here's the thing, the difference between a struggling hive and a thriving one often comes down to what's in your hands. And that's exactly why we created our online shop. Everything you see us using here, from starter kits to tools, is the same gear we trust in our own apiary. No guesswork, no cheap shortcuts. Just equipment that works in real South African conditions. So if you're ready to stop watching and actually start keeping bees, click the link below and check out our shop right now. Get your gear, get your bees, and let's build something amazing together.
The most common and safest way for beginners to start beekeeping in South Africa is by buying a nucleus colony, also known as a nuke. A nuke is basically a small starter colony that already contains a laying queen, worker bees, brood in different stages, honey and pollen storages, and usually 4 to 5 frames of bees. This means the colony is already established and functioning. For beginners, this is the best option because the bees are already organized, the queen is accepted by the colony, the hive can grow quickly once installed. When buying nukes, make sure the seller provides healthy brood patterns, a young laying queen, disease-free colonies. A good supplier should also be able to answer your questions and provide advice. Another way to get bees is by capturing swarms. A swarm happens when a colony becomes crowded and half of the bees leave with the old queen to start a new colony. In South Africa, swarming usually happens from as early as August till March, depending on your floral area. You might see a swarm hanging on a tree branch, on a fence, under a roof, or inside a wall cavity. Swarm capturing can be exciting, but it must be done safely and responsibly. Important tips are: always wear protective gear, use the correct equipment, never try to remove bees from dangerous locations. If you are unsure, contact an experienced beekeeper. Swarms are often gentle, but they are still wild bees, so respect them. A bait hive is another popular method used by beekeepers to attract swarms naturally. A bait hive is simply an empty hive box placed in a suitable location where swarming bees might move in. To increase your chances, place the hive 2 to 4 meters above the ground. Choose a shaded location, use old brood comb if possible, add a swarm lure or beeswax. Scout bees searching for a new home may discover your hive and move the entire swarm in. This method requires patience, but it is a fantastic way to catch free bees. It is very important to source bees ethically. Responsible beekeeping helps protect local bee population, genetic diversity, and healthy colonies. Avoid removing colonies from protected areas, destroying wild bee colonies unnecessarily, buying bees from unknown or suspicious sellers. Supporting responsible local beekeepers helps strengthen the beekeeping community in South Africa. Unfortunately, scams do happen in the beekeeping industry. Some common warning signs include sellers asking for full payment upfront with no proof, very cheap bees that seem too good to be true, no photos, location or references, sellers who cannot explain how their bees are managed. Always try to buy from a reputable beekeepers, ask for photos or videos of the colonies, speak directly with the seller, or get recommendations from the local beekeeping groups. If something feels suspicious, it is probably. Getting your first bees is one of the most exciting moments in beekeeping. Whether you start with a nucleus colony, a captured swarm, or a bait hive, the most important thing is to start responsibly and keep learning. If you're serious about starting beekeeping, one of the best things you can do is join your local beekeeping association. Associations provide training, mentorship, swarm alerts, and a community of experienced beekeepers willing to help. They're also a great place to find reliable bee suppliers. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone interested in beekeeping. See you in the next video. Happy beekeeping!